Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. I'm John from Flight, and this is book 5, and we're going to begin lesson 3, Understanding. Okay, so I'll be reading the lesson first, so for you guys to listen. So we have lesson 3, Understanding, book 5. Would you like me to make a cake from scratch for your party? Sure, Mom. My daughter hardly ever eats healthy food. She likes mostly junk food. How often do you come to the health club? I come here 3 times a week. Wow, your fridge is empty. You must eat out a lot. How's your diet keeping up so far? Well, I lost over 17 pounds last month. I envy people who have so much energy in the morning. I'm so lazy. You must work out a lot. You're in great shape. Emily needs to cut down on sweets. She's a real chocoholic. Okay, so the grammar point from this lesson is must. Okay, must, expressing logical deduction. So maybe you're eating 3-4 hot dogs, right? And say, wow, you must be hungry. Oh look, Julia is sleeping now. It's only 8 o'clock. Well, she must be really tired. You see, so it's expressing logical deduction, right? So here we go, back to picture 1. Would you like me to make a cake from scratch for your party? Sure, Mom. So to make something from scratch, this expression from scratch, means from the very beginning, with fresh ingredients. You get the eggs, you mix everything, the sugar, and you prepare everything. You can make, anything in the kitchen from the very beginning. You can make a cake from scratch. You can make a pizza from scratch, right? Or you order the cake from the bakery, or you make a cake from scratch, right? Maybe you ask, this cake is delicious. Where did you order this cake? I'll say, no, I didn't order it. I made it from scratch. So from the very beginning, right? What about when you guys have parties at your house? Do you usually order a cake, or does your mom or someone make a cake from scratch, right? Okay, so would the girl like the mom to make a cake from scratch for her party? Yes, she would. All right. Now, picture 2. My daughter hardly ever eats healthy food. She likes mostly junk food. Okay, so we have healthy food, salad, fruits, vegetables, and all that. And junk food, we all know, hamburgers, pizza, French fries, So my daughter hardly ever is actually almost never, right? So she doesn't eat much healthy food, right? She eats mostly junk food. Mostly is more junk food than healthy food, which is not good to live a healthy life, right? So what's something that you do using mostly in your sense? Like, I listen to mostly rock and roll music. Or, I don't know, another example. I watch mostly action movies, for example, right? So does the girl eat mostly healthy food? No, she doesn't, right? She eats mostly junk food. What about you? Think about it. Do you eat mostly healthy food or mostly junk food? Think about it. So picture 3, how often do you come to the health club? I come here 3 times a week. So when you want to know the frequency of something, you ask the question, how often? So how often do you eat pizza? How often do you go to the beach? How often do you study English? So we can say once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, once a month. So how often do you eat pizza? Oh, I eat pizza once a month. How often do you go to the beach? I go to the beach once a year. Right? Okay, so the health club, Usually there's a swimming pool. Here we have two in the city. We have like Aqua Vida and Copomania. They both have swimming pools. Aliança is actually a club. And inside the club, there's a swimming pool. There is a gym also. But a health club is just for exercise. Now, Aliança, they have shows. There's a ballroom where you can dance, right? So it's a little bit different. So how often does she go to the health club? She goes there 3 times a week. How often do you guys study English? You say, I study English once a week, or I study English twice a week. All right. Picture 4. Wow, your fridge is empty. You must eat out a lot. Okay, fridge is short for refrigerator. And the opposite of empty is full. So is her fridge empty or full? It's empty. What's the opposite of empty? Full. That's right. So fridge is short for refrigerator. So wow, your fridge is empty. And then a logical deduction, you must eat out a lot. So to eat out is to go to a restaurant. Right? Do you eat out a lot? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Right? Okay, so logic deduction, you must eat out a lot. Picture 5, how is your diet keeping up so far? So keeping up is, how is your diet continuing? How are you going with your diet? How's it going? How are you keeping it up so far, right? So how's your diet keeping up so far? And the woman, the young lady, well, I lost over 17 pounds last month. Remember, in the United States it's pounds, here it's kilos. 1 kilo is almost 2 pounds, right? So 17, maybe 8 kilos, something like that, 7-8 kilos in 1 month. That's not bad. So is her diet keeping up well so far? Yes, it is. How much has she lost? She has lost over 17 pounds last month. So she's doing pretty good. Okay. How are your English studies keeping up so far? Do you have contact with English every day? It's important. Picture 6. I envy people who have so much energy in the morning. I'm so lazy. Okay, envy. Envy is usually a bad thing. Oh, I envy you. You have everything. That's terrible. Now, there is white envy, right? Which, here it's white envy because it's nothing bad. He just doesn't have energy in the morning. He would like to have energy in the morning. He's got to change his ways. For example, I envy people who can eat anything they want and they don't get fat. I look at the food and I get fat. I don't have to eat. So that's a problem, right? What about people who wake up in the morning with a lot of energy? Maybe you don't have, you're tired in the morning, So does he envy people who have a lot of energy in the morning? Yes, he does. Why? Because he's so lazy. Are you a lazy person? Sometimes. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Do you exercise? Yes, I do. No, I don't. It's important to get some exercise. Okay, so remember, white envy is okay, right? In picture 7, you must work out a lot. You're in great shape. So to work out is the same here as to exercise. Does she work out a lot? Yes, she does. Why? Well, she is in great shape. Is she in great shape? Yes, she is. What's something logical? Well, she must work out a lot. Something logical. If she's in great shape. Very good. In picture 8, Emily needs to cut down on sweets. She's a real chocoholic. Okay, to cut down is to do less. Maybe you need to cut down on your internet time, your video game playing. You need to cut down, do less. So she needs to cut down on sweets, chocolates, anything that has sugar in it. Does Emily need to cut down on sweets? Yes, she does. Is she an alcoholic? No, she isn't. Is she a workaholic? She can't stop working? No, she is a chocoholic. She eats chocolate every day. Anybody a chocoholic? I love chocolate. I had some before the class now. Yeah, so is Emily a chocoholic? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Does she need to cut down on sweets? Yes, she does. Do you need to cut down on anything? Yes, I do. No, I don't. What is it? What do you need? I need to cut down on playing video games. I need to cut down, on sleeping. You're sleeping too much. You need to get some exercise, right? Well, very good. This concludes Book 5, Lesson 3, Understanding. Remember, if you guys have any questions, please let us know, and we'll help you the best way possible. Take care, guys.